Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I'm here at Crypto Nation. Hey, if you're new here, it's totally free. Go ahead and subscribe and subscribe and hit the like button for post notifications. And also, I just want to say, hey, thanks to all my recently new subscribers. And also, I'm not a financial advisor. I can't tell you to buy, hold, or sell any crypto asset whatsoever. At the end of the day, we all got to do our own we all got to do our own diligence and just get ready for this next crypto bull run because it will get insane. We got to do our own research, whatever cryptos we want to get into. Like I said, I'm not here to tell you what to buy, hold, or sell. I'm pretty much only going to tell you what I'm doing. And we are CEOs of our own crypto portfolios. Let's get right onto it. It's going to just be a quick update on Jasmy coin. Right now, we're at 50% of a penny. We was just at about 49. Now we're at 50. It's been having a bearish sentiment for the past month. As of right now, as I make this video, we're down 16.43% in a month. The 7 day, we're down 22.96%. In the 1 day, we are down 5.92%. That's where we're at right now in Jasmy. And we came all the way down from like what 66, 67% of a penny. But that's what's going on here. Um, we are we are down from that level from 66. Let me see here. Take a look at the volume. The volume uh, we're at negative 15% volume. Everything now the market cap is down now. The market cap is we're now at a 247 million market cap. Yep. So that's what's going on with Jasmy as of right now. But I was looking at the whole crypto market. A lot of your favorite cryptos are down right now. As of right now, a lot of your favorite cryptos are down. Um, I guess it's all based on market conditions. Last video I did on Jasmine, I was just, kind of showing my frustrations, with the price. But hey, like they said, this could be opportunity, to pick up more. I've already since the dip I bought. Let me see, I've bought the dip like 3 times. Maybe I'll see what happens over the next 24 to 48 hours. I'll probably buy one more last dip, and like I said, I'm already holding 1 point. I'm holding exactly about 1,130,000 Jasmy. So I'm holding a nice bag on Jasmy. So you could probably understand where my frustration was. I'm holding, you're holding a big bag and you've been accumulating, for so long, and then you see the price go down. But like I said, it's all business. There's no point to get emotional about it. Like I said, with investing, you never want to, I guess show emotions or get emotionally attached. It is what it is. Business is business. But I'm still holding. I'm still holding strong. Like I said, this whole spot Bitcoin ETF is possibly going to get um, it's possibly going to get approved possibly between Monday and Wednesday. Monday is the official deadline of the spot Bitcoin ETF. We're counting down. Today's the 7th. The 10th is on Wednesday, so we're going to see what happens. Whether this thing gets approved or not. We will definitely see. Uh, the way things are sounding, it sounds like they're going to approve it. But the thing is, if they approve it, they have to approve all of them. They can't give one of. I think altogether there's about 12 companies that are applying for the spot ETF. So eventually they're going to have to approve all of them simultaneously. So like I think the first three is going to be like, of course, BlackRock, Fidelity, and Grayscale. I think those will be the top three. But then um, the other, I'll say nine. The other nine is going to get approved simultaneously right after those. I'm assuming they just might approve all 12 of them at the same time. Including ARK Invest. And then you still have the Ethereum spot ETF. But yeah, we'll see what happens. With that, maybe this is the last major dip before the big rip. But all I gotta say, this crypto market is about to get insane over the next week. Let's see what happens. They say that the SEC, the SEC, they did some type of tweet saying something about don't FOMO or something like that. So the fact that they used the term FOMO that says a lot. The SEC. So I guess Gary Gensler, he knows all about it. Like I said, he knows about crypto. The fact that he used the whole word, he used FOMO. He put that in his language. So yeah, so I think we're possibly getting ready for the big rip here in the next few days. But let's see what happens. That maybe that's the reason why the market is it's been kind of semi flash crashing over the last several days. But yeah, but that's been their whole goal from the beginning is to trick retail out of our play. But I already said it. Me personally, I really don't care about the whole spot ETF thing. I already said I didn't even care anymore if they approved it. And I most likely they are going to approve it, but I wasn't banking on it anymore. But because the Bitcoin halving, that's going to happen regardless. They can't they can't manipulate that. The Bitcoin halving, that's already programmed into Bitcoin. When they originally created Bitcoin, that's already programmed into it. For that to happen every 4 years is the halving. So that's going to happen regardless. That's something they can't manipulate. It's the Bitcoin halving. So in April, but yeah. But as far as the spot ETF, it seems like it will possibly happen this week. But let's see. This coming up week is going to be big. Whether it gets approved or not, this coming up week is going to be a big week. Whether it gets approved or not, let's see if something happens where it doesn't get approved and it gets postponed again. Um, Maybe that's going to create fear. But like I said, it's all manipulation either way it goes. Just like last week, that was manipulation when somebody tweeted or some type of a news outlet said it's not going to get approved, and then Bitcoin dropped from like what 45K up back down to 40, like real quick, and then a lot of altcoins fell right along with it. But yeah, that was all. We all know that was all market manipulation, to scare retail out of their play. The fact that they're trying to scare us out, hey, this is me personally. It just makes me want to hold my positions even more. The fact that they want us to sell, they definitely want retail to sell out so they can buy up the crypto for cheap. That's all. They've been doing this, the whole time. We know this. But anyways, um, as far as Jasmy, right now we're at a crucial price point. We're at 50% of a penny. Let's see what happens over the next, like I said, over the next 24 to 48 hours. I am willing to do one more last DCA on Jasmy. I've done three already since the dip, but I'm thinking about even doing one more last DCA and see what happens. Because like I said, I'm already holding a big bag on Jasmy. Jasmy. This is my biggest position. Like I said, I put my money where my mouth is. I stand on business on that. That's what I stand on. But yeah, let's see what the community's saying here. I said in the last video that the price is not adding up to what Jasmy's doing. As far as what they're doing behind the scenes, but apparently they are doing a lot behind the scenes with constant partnerships. Now I'm hearing about the one of my subscribers mentioned something about a super wallet or something like that. I think that has something to do with the uh with the uh with the lockup or something like that. But anyways, yeah, Jasmy, when you look at this program on paper, it looked like one of the best, mid cap, low to mid cap, Web3 projects. But yeah, at the end of the day, I still know what I'm holding. Sometimes you just gotta, like I said this in previous videos. This is the play of pure patience. I agree. I got a little frustrated the price when we went from 66% of a penny all the way down to where we are now. I ain't gonna lie, I got frustrated, especially when you've been buying it and the price go down. But like I said, it's all business. This is how crypto works sometimes. It'll dump down, get mad, and then you sell your position. The next thing you know it, boom, it rips, and then you're kicking yourself in the ass because you sold. But if you know you're holding a real solid project, I guess there's no need to get flooded out of your play. You're holding a real project. Anyways, let's see what this person said. This person saying 10 years ago, depressed blank shorter once told us that Bitcoin would never hit $1,000. After that, the Ethereum would not hit not even 100. I remember when Dogecoin was just zero point zero zero 0.002. Lots of know-it-all telling us be careful. It's a scam. Well, I missed the first two, but got Dogecoin and made a 30x, made a 30x profit in months. Same here. Jasmy, it says Jasmy will give us the one who are buying and holding at least a portion of it from 50 to 100x by 2025. Huh. That makes a lot of sense what he just said right there. You know, he talking about past projects. What happened with those when people said that? Yeah, there was a time where people said that Bitcoin would never hit $1,000 or Ethereum would never hit $100, and look where they are today. I believe, yeah, I believe what this guy's saying. I believe the same thing he said about even Dogecoin. Dogecoin pumped all the last bull run. It pumped all the way up to like what 71, 72 cents. And at one point, Dogecoin was at multiple zeros. There was a time when Dogecoin was at four zeros, three zeros, and that thing pumped all the way up to to 70 with 2 cents, before it came down. And then people actually thought it was going to hit a dollar. It came close, but it didn't hit a dollar. I think after it hit about 70, 71 cents, a lot of people sold. But the people who thought it was going to hit a dollar, they got wrecked. Unfortunately, even I kind of figured that it wasn't going to hit a dollar because that was around the end of the bull run because our last bull run ended early. But anyways, as far as Jasmy, yeah, I believe we're holding a 50 to 100x gem in Jasmy. I do highly believe we're holding a 50 to 100x gem. Of course, people's always going to try to fudge you out of your play, and sometimes we just got to catch ourselves. Like, okay, we got to know exactly what we're holding. We know this is a real project. They got real partnerships. You can now use allegedly you can now use Jasmy to buy Sony products. Even when I first started covering Jasmy about a year and a half ago, like I said, I was one of the first crypto content creators talking about Jasmy about a year and a half ago. Um, I always knew that there was a connection between Sony and Jasmy. Some of these guys are former Sony execs. I'm quite sure some of them still are connected with Sony, still work with Sony. Obviously they're over in Japan. That's what they're doing over there. But I believe that Jasmy is gonna, especially once when Jasmy get off that innovation zone, once when Jasmy gets off that Binance innovation zone, I believe that Jasmy after that Jasmy is gonna go on a parabolic run. That's what I highly believe. It could definitely go on a parabolic run after the if Binance can go ahead and free it, because I feel like Binance got Jasmy locked in a cage right now. Basically, it's locked in a cage and can't really do too much. Ever since it got put there about what 8 9 months ago. But like I said, when I look at Jasmy, the actual price, um, the whole Binance Innovation Zone thing, I believe that Jasmy definitely could have hit. Let's say Jasmy would have never been on the innovation zone from the first place, who knows where Jasmy could have been now? Because that was what 8 9 months ago when that happened. Close to a year ago now. Who knows where Jasmy could have been at now? We could have been. I believe that Jasmy most likely would have been a top 10 altcoin. Definitely would have been probably even a top five altcoin. Yeah, I believe Jasmy would have been a top five or six altcoin if it was never put on the Binance Innovation Zone. But I believe that once it gets free, and then Jasmy goes on this parabolic run, I highly do believe Jasmy will be easily a top 10. Easily will be a top 10. But as far as if Jasmy would have never was put on there, honestly we could have possibly even already been at 50 cents by now. To be honest with you, a lot of us could have already been made hundreds of thousands of dollars, even up to like a million and stuff like that, had it not CZ Binance put it in the innovation zone. Because I still remember I was holding Jasmine at the time. At the time, I was holding just 500K tokens. But if we were never put on that list, Jasmine, like I said, we would have at that time. Jasmine was sitting at about in the 70s. It was about at around 72, 73% of a penny, and we had pumped up to 83% of a penny right before it happened, and then we pulled back a little bit. I remember vividly. We pulled back after hitting 83% of a penny. We pulled back into the 70s, and next you know it, Jasmine just it crashed after that because at that time I didn't know what was going on. And then lo and behold, shortly after I found out what happened, CZ Binance put it in the innovation zone. I was like, innovation zone. I was like, what the hell? At that time, I was like, for what? For what reason? Even back then, we knew that Jasmine was a real project. Why was it put on that list for? But anyways, like I said before, we probably would have already been looking at a 40 to 50 cent price right now if that would have never happened, to be honest with you guys. Because I noticed, because I was covering Jasmine way back then, about it even, like I said, I was first covering Jasmine, like I said, over a year ago, about close to a year and a half ago. So I know all about the project. I was already even doing research on the project way back then. So a lot of these content creators that's talking about Jasmine now, They probably just been talking about Jasmy for like maybe for like 4 to 6 months. I don't know, maybe 8. But go back and watch my old videos from a year and a half ago. You'll see I was already on Jasmy, back then. But anyways, um, yeah, that's what we have here. Um, okay, let me see here. Okay, they're talking about BTC right here. I'm trying to find out what are they saying about. Go back to the Jasmy comments. Oh damn, it's already 4 o'clock. Okay. Uh, just want to see what people said in the community. Okay, it says total crypto market cap expected to 2x to 3x in 2025. So considering Jasmy hit 20 cents in 2021, surely it will 50x from here and revisit the price again. Okay. It says soon the second dump will be coming. Okay, somebody says soon the second dump will be coming. Don't panic sell. We can skyrocket from new lows all the way up. Okay, somebody saying that we're gonna crash again. We'll see. Like I said, I'm holding strong. I'm not selling. If worst come to shove, hey, I'll buy a little bit more Jasmine. Worst come to shove. It says crypto swap on rehold. It says swap your crypto assets seamlessly with minimal slippage and enjoy the best rates on rehold swap simply with your trading strategies enjoying the primer decks. Okay. Okay, he's talking about the pattern. It says the pattern is ready. I bet we recover to 0.0070 very fast and boom. Okay. Somebody's saying that okay, somebody's looking at the chart showing that we're going to possibly pump back up into. Yeah, that'd be really nice if Jasmine could pump back up into the 70s or 0.0070. We'll see. It's the crypto market. At one moment you could be way down. The next moment you can be way up in crypto. That's one thing I learned about crypto. So I'm not going to panic at all. I'm looking at my portfolio, but hey, it doesn't look good. But my portfolio it was looking good for a minute. Then it took a hit. After Jasmine, because Jasmine is obviously my biggest bag. This person says after the 10th or 5th, we'll realize all this dip has been fake. Pump coming. Okay. After the 5th or the 15th. Okay. So he said between the 10th and the 15th, we got a major pump coming again. We'll see. It could happen. It says, Jasmine, we're about to party hard. This scenario is real. This person said that January 4th. Okay, I looked at that the other day. Whew, look at that. Maybe we got a God because they're saying that if the spot Bitcoin ETF get approved, Bitcoin is going to have what's called a God candle. A God candle is going to appear. And then I guess they say the God candle, things are just going to the market is getting ready to go insane after the God candle. But we'll see what happens. I'm staying prepared. I'm holding strong. I already said it in previous videos. We got to get ready for a roller coaster ride because that's what this crypto market is going to be doing. Exactly what a roller coaster does. A roller coaster, it goes up and it goes down. It has its peak. It'll go up to a peak and then it'll head back down again. That's a true roller coaster ride. So yeah, I already said we're going to be experiencing a roller coaster ride with these different prices, with these price actions. But anyways, hey, I'm getting ready to get out of here. Like I said, by the time you guys see this video, the Jasmy's price could be way different. Hey, I will see everybody in the next video. Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button. It's totally free of charge, no charge at all. Okay, I'm not asking nobody even go to a Patreon right now to pay for a service. But yeah, just at least hit the like button, subscribe, like the content. Hey, I will see you guys in the next video. Hope everybody enjoy the rest of your Sunday night. Take care.